another amazing season with our first live competition ever on Marketplace. I'm Tom Harrington.
And I'm Erica Johnson. We're at the CBC in Toronto with a crowd who are not going to take it anymore.
It's your chance to fight back. Audience, what are you voting on?
We combed the country in search of dumb charges from coast to coast.
I know I have Canada's dumbest charge.
You answered.
It's a no-brainer.
Big time.
We should have to pay extra fees.
Toronto! From rock concerts to Canada's streets.
Hey-ho! Hey-ho!
You're fighting back.
This paper charge has got to go!
Now we're taking your charges.
Do you think I have Canada's dumbest charge?
To the top. Canadians feel this is a cash grab.
There's fatigue, though, right? There's fatigue with this.
I'm going to bring this to light for all Canadians.
Yep, you've had enough.
So you're gonna vote for me? Yeah! All right!
You vote. You decide.
What is Canada's dumbest charge? That's right, you pick the charge you think is the dumbest. How great is that? Hundreds of Canadians sent us their picks. We got it down to 5 that you'll vote on at our website.
And you can use your smartphones or tablets to make your pick. We'll tell you how to do that a little later in the show, but one thing's for sure, you sure think there are an awful lot of dumb charges out there. Check this out.
Hey Marketplace, I'm Lauren from Maple, Ontario.
Beaumont, Alberta.
Parks Falls, Ontario.
Mike from Vancouver.
Fredericton, New Brunswick. St. John's, Newfoundland and Labrador.
My name is Karen Berg, and I'm from Burnaby, BC.
I've seen a lot of dumb charges in my lifetime, but this one takes the cake.
I'm here to nominate Fido for Canada's dumbest charge ever. They added this new upgrade fee.
Destination marketing fees.
Touchtone service at $2.80 a month.
I think that is outrageous.
Being charged for paper transaction records is Canada's dumbest charge.
Airlines expect parents to pay extra to look after their kids.
It just doesn't make any sense to me whatsoever.
Ticketmaster convenience fee is not very convenient.
Cash grab.
It's like highway robbery.
No, Canada.
Fido.
Ticketmaster.
TD and Bell.
I was charged $40 at the dentist for a lesson on flossing.
That, my friends, is Canada's dumbest charge ever.
I'm hanging with our guests, getting a sense of what you all think of our dumb charges. So what bothers you the most?
Hospital parking, dumb charge.
Okay, how about you?
Monthly cell phone charges.
Those get your goat. And you guys have the same dumb charge. What is it?
The hydro delivery charge.
There you have it. Lots of dumb charges. In fact, we heard from so many people with charges, we had to narrow it down to fees that affect most of us.
All right, and now we're moments away from revealing our top 5 contenders. Here to help you decide, our judges. Let's meet them right now. Longtime consumer advocate, Peter Silverman. Business columnist, Kira Vermond. And marketing insider, Michael Holinka. Peter, let's start with you. You've been fighting for the little guy for decades now. In your mind, how do you judge a dumb charge?
First of all, something that has a little bit of sneakiness about it, lacks transparency. Where's the money going? What's it for? A charge that angers a lot of people and can't be sustained in the long term. And finally, where you end up paying lots and lots of money to Bay Street lawyers to fight class action lawsuits.
All right, Kara Vermond, to you now. You're a business columnist. You've covered companies, the inside workings of them for 15 years now. When I say dumb charge to you, what do you think of?
I think it's all about money, honey. And if a company loses clients because it loses its way with these charges, then that's a bad charge.
Michael, Lincoln, to you. You're an insider on Bay Street for a while. What do you think?
I think that a charge that gets a customer so angry that they come on CBC TV to vent is a dumb charge.
All right, I like that one. Okay, judges, and you in the atrium, and of course you at home, we're ready to meet our first nominee. I think so. Making the case all the way from the East Coast, a funny guy who's not laughing about this frustrating fee.
Hi, Canada. How you getting on? My name is Jason Card, coming to you from beautiful St. John's, Newfoundland and Labrador. And I'm absolutely positive I've got Canada's dumbest charge. Boys, it's a no-brainer. Canada's dumbest charge is the fee that we pay for paper bills and bank statements. All this is proof that I received a service. You can't charge me for that.
Sorry, Jason, they can. A few years ago, the big telecommunications companies started charging most customers about $2 to send a bill. Others charge even more. Most major banks ding you for some statements, too.
It's just a cash grab, and it's unfair.
How much cash are Canadians shelling out? Could be up to $700 million a year.
This is ridiculous. I'm calling an intervention.
Now, put your hands together and welcome to the fabulous and talented Jason Clark!
You know, I pay $2 a month to TD and to Bell just to get my paper statements from them. $2 a month. Why would you pay to find out how much you owe?
I think it's my right to get paper statements if that's my choice as a customer, because we had always gotten them for free before.
That's like your girlfriend charging you for cuddles.
Welcome to TD Canada Trust Easy Line.
Jason wants his bank to stop charging him extra.
So I just wanted to ask you about it.
Yes, Mr. Gordon.
TD says one way to avoid it, upgrade his account.
There's an account plan called TD All-Inclusive.
TD All-Inclusive, that sounds fantastic. How much does that cost per month?
Yes, but the monthly fees in that case is higher.
Oh, so I can double my monthly banking costs to get paper bills for free.
That's a no-go. They tell him to go with electronic statements to avoid the fee.
Welcome to Bell Mobility.
Same story over at Bell.
I will email you your bill at no touch.
Okay, now I prefer to receive my bills, though, in paper format. We can't allow frivolous charges to be downloaded onto the customer. That's just unacceptable.
We're gonna get rid of this charge. Are you with me? Are you tired of getting nickeled and dimed by corporations?
Better believe it.
Hey ho! Hey ho! This paper charge has got to go! Hey ho!
If you thought there was a chance you could get rid of that charge, you think it should be removed?
Of course.
I think it's my right to have the information, live information, sent to me, so I don't know why I'm getting charged for it.
Hey ho!
Hey ho!
This paper charge has got to go!
They charge you already at the bank everything you do.
So how do companies that charge extra justify it to customers like Jason? When it comes to the big banks, the ones charging the extra fee won't talk on camera. So we're at the Canadian Bankers Association with spokesperson Maura Drew Lytle. We spoke to a man in Newfoundland, Jason, and he was told he'd have to double the service charges he pays just to avoid a fee he doesn't think he should have to pay in the first place.
And he should talk to his bank and see what options are available to him, because there are accounts where you do not have to pay a fee to receive these.
But it's not just Jason. Canadians feel this is a cash grab.
This is to try and keep costs low for all Canadians and for all bank customers.
But this fee didn't exist before. It's an extra charge.
Again, it's only to keep the cost down.
Canadians don't like seeing the banks make record profits. Meantime, they're being nickeled and dimed with fee after fee after fee. Now they have to pay $2 for a bank statement that outlines other fees they're being charged. Isn't that dumb?
In fact, only about 5% of bank revenues come from their retail banking and from service fees.
Well, then banks could afford to do away with this fee every month.
Your bank statement costs you, stomp your feet. If you're getting financially nailed, buy bank statements in the mail. If your bank statements cost you, stomp your feet.
Newfoundlanders and Labradorians, they're a musical people. They love a good chant.
If you're unhappy with your cell bill, clap your hands. If you're unhappy...
We're sure unhappy. Jason's cell provider, Bell, won't come on camera. So we tweet him. Hey, Bell, Canadians want to hear from you. Why no Marketplace interview for our special on dumb charges? We'd like to talk to you. Send. None of the big three phone giants will come on camera, but they say the fee encourages people to go electronic, saving thousands of trees. Some banks tell us that, too. Great, so why all that junk mail from those companies? If the banks really cared about going paperless, then why send so much junk mail? This happens across the country every day.
Well, it's common business practice for businesses to send information to customers.
Isn't it a bit hypocritical to, on the one hand, say go green and then all the banks are going to send you all this material?
Some of it could be required information that they need to send you when there's changes to accounts. They're required
It's about
to send
signing up for a movie card to get points. It's about taking out a new credit card. They're basically marketing and sending out all this paper. But on the other hand, they say, but we want to be green. Save your $2 and bank online.
If I had to summarize the answer, I think it's double talk.
You, ma'am, you, could you join me?
I'm with you all the way.
Fantastic, I appreciate it. I've got your vote, I really appreciate it. Well, I'm on CBC Marketplace. Are you gonna vote for me? Yeah! All right! Hey ho! Hey ho! This paper charge has got to go! Hey ho! Hey ho! This paper charge has got to go! Sing it loud, Canada. Let's hear you across in all provinces, especially in central Canada. It's flat, the echo will carry. Vote for me, Canada's dumbest charge. I'll see you soon. Thanks so much.
His name is Card, and after that video, I think you'd agree the name fits. Let's welcome our first nominee, Jason Card. How are you, Jason?
Good to see you.
So, first of all, you got the loudspeaker. Are you a horse?
No. Thankfully, they equipped me with a really good megaphone, and I'm good at talking. I think I can assure you that.
Listen, we understand that you got a bit of a credit from Bell and TD.
I did, in fact, and it's not just the little refund that I got just to appease me. For all of us, hundreds of millions of dollars of charges annually. It's wrong for me, it's wrong for you. Let's band together, let's get rid of this charge. Are you with me?
Yeah. All right, let's hear what the judges think. Kira, what do you make of this bill?
Okay, so businesses are doing what they do really, really well. They're making money. So from their perspective, this is an awesome charge.
Michael?
Jason has it right. The banks and the telecoms have it backwards. What they ought to be doing is they ought to be providing you a benefit if you go paperless. It would change the perception 100%.
And Peter, quickly to you.
Very quickly, I got an idea for the banks. You're so concerned about the environment, take the money, put it into an environmental cause, get the tax break, and gain public acclaim.
All right, that sounds like a plan. Eric, are you getting an earful about Jason's pitch?
Oh, we sure are. This one has really set things off with our audience. Tom, what do you think of paper fees?
I think I'm going to go with Jason. The fees that we're exposed to were a normal course of business for all these companies, and it's being downloaded to the actual user or the person, the purchaser.
And you've had enough. What do you think about the company's argument? They want people to be more environmentally friendly, so you should bank online, get your statements online.
Yes, I do agree about the environmental portion of it, but there are still a percentage of our population that still wants to receive the paper, and they shouldn't have to pay for that.
So you're not buying this paper fee. No. All right, we're just getting started here. We've got a lot more Canadians fed up with dumb charges. When we come back, a fee that touches almost everyone in Canada.
You people are bandits.
And how companies justify what they're doing.
Are you fed up with a dumb charge? Tell us about it on Twitter and Facebook. Canadians aren't taking dumb charges anymore, I can tell you that. We're back at the CBC Atrium in Toronto and the special season premiere of Marketplace. It's our national competition to find Canada's dumbest charge.
5 Canadians are making the case that they have the dumbest charge. At the end of the show, you get to vote on our website. We'll tell you how to do that.
But right now, our next contestant. When we put out our call to Canadians, she answered, and she's not phoning this one in.
Hi, Canada. Welcome to Oakville, Ontario. I'm Selma. This is Buddy. I know I have Canada's dumbest charge, and Buddy agrees with me. Come on in and I'll tell you why. Did you know that Bell charges $2.80 a month for touch-tone service? It's a money grab because in this day and age, you have no choice but to use touch-tone service. Any phone call you make, press 1 for English, 2 for French. It makes me crazy.
No wonder Selma Schachner has had enough, because when you order a home phone, touch-tone's what you get. It's the only option.
How can they justify charging for touch-tone service when we have no choice but to use touch-tone service?
In fact, it's been over 40 years since Bell started upgrading, from phones like this to this.
This fee is an antiquated fee. It's done, it's finished.
So how much does that extra fee bring in for Bell? We figure more than $80 million last year alone.
You know, I have a very strong sense of what is correct and what isn't correct. And as far as I'm concerned, this is not the correct way to handle your customers.
Selma gives Bell a ring.
I don't want to pay this charge. What are my choices?
You really don't have a choice, Sweetie, because the CRTC says it has to be on the bill so people are aware that it's there. If it was up to our choice, we'd have it as a hidden cost. Going forward, it's all about the bottom dollar, right?
You people are bandits. You make me pay for a service that I have no choice to use.
Check out what the Bell guy tells her next.
If you could probably get half of the customers of Bell to all stand up and say, look, we don't want to be charged this anymore, maybe Bell might consider probably doing something about it.
Okay. So maybe what I will do is I will start a campaign to get rid of this dumb charge.
I will be one of those people that will sign up for that because I honestly think that it's a ridiculous charge as well.
Okay, so if I start a campaign to get rid of this dumb charge, you'll vote for me?
Sure would.
Okay, it's a deal. Thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
Can you imagine? The Bell employee agreed with me. I'm feeling pumped. I'm feeling okay. Let's get out there. Let's get people voting. Let's get this charge off.
Selma and Buddy hit friendly territory in their Oakville hood to drum up support.
Let's get the word out. I think Canada's dumbest charge is $2.80 a month from Bell for touch-tone service.
It's a ripoff. That's what it is. It's a total ripoff.
Well, if you have no choice, then you're being hijacked.
Ma Bell does it again.
If you know how to tweet all your friends. I don't know how to tweet. I was born when there were rotary phones and party lines. I'm going to call 2 friends and tell them about Canada's dumbest charge, Bell's touch-tone service charge. Hi, Claire, it's Selma.
Hey, Selma.
Hi, Anne, it's Selma.
Hi, Selma.
And they'll tell 2 friends, and they'll tell 2 friends, and so on, and so on, and so on. And everyone will learn about Bell's dumbest charge.
To get the official party line, we call Bell. Hi, it's Erica Johnson calling from Marketplace. Bell won't come on camera, but tells us the $2.80 fee is part of the cost of Bell home phone service. Now, no one's making Bell charge extra, and since they can't charge their rotary phone customers for touch-tone, the government requires them to show the fee as a separate charge.
Get rid of this dumb charge.
It's absolutely not necessary.
Do you think I have Canada's dumbest charge? I want to get everyone out there voting for this. I fight a lot of things. My mother was like that, too. My mother was very principled.
You got my vote. You got my friend's vote, too.
Go, Selma, go!
Go, Selma, go!
Hope you win.
Well, if I win, we all win.
A lot of people being affected.
My mother would be proud of me. Good job, buddy. Let's go home.
And let's make one more call. Selma Sackler, come on out. And of course, Buddy,
yes,
nice to see you. Selma, the fact Bell did not talk to us about this fee, what do you think of that?
Well, I think that's very telling. Sometimes the less said, the more said. They're not customer service motivated, and I think it's something that needs to be addressed if they want to keep their customers.
Michael Holinka, to you, what do you think of this charge?
This is really a great example of sometimes regulation is the problem, not the solution.
How about you, Kara?
I'm looking at this from a marketing and branding point of view. What a dumb charge. It makes the company look antiquated, totally out of touch, if I can use the phrase. And, you know, it's kind of like a car company coming along and slapping on a fee on a vehicle because a horse no longer takes our car around. It's insane.
How about you, Peter?
Well, I think you should get the Bell customer service guy here on your show. This charge should not be there. I would like some transparency. What is it actually doing? Right. Are you upgrading the system or is it going to the bottom line?
This charge was definitely a touchstone with our audience. Erica, what are people saying to you?
Lots of people worked up about this one. What do you think about touch-tone fees?
Touch-tone fees were okay back when people had rotary phones, but that was decades ago. And now
Bell really shouldn't be charging a premium fee for a non-premium service.
In fact, Bell says that they no longer even offer rotary phone to customers, so touch tone is your only option.
Yeah, I think it's completely wrong if you have no other alternative.
And we have some visual support here for Selma. What have you got here?
Signs just supporting her. Go, Selma, go.
Go, Selma, go. Clearly, a touch tone is a touchy subject, Tom. Back to you.
All right, and touch plays a role in our next dumb charge, Erica. The place on the touch screen that says withdrawal. Here's the next one.
Hey, Canada. I'm Lisa Witz from Benbrook, Ontario. And I hate bank fees, especially ATM fees. I don't think they're fair, and I think they're Canada's dumbest charge.
Yep, this quiet rural town is about to wake up to Lisa's beef. ATM fees.
Say hi.
At the country fair, Lisa's giving an earful.
I think they're dumb.
Yeah.
I think we're paying too much. And
definitely.
They take your money, they make money on your money, and then they charge you to use your own money.
That's right.
It just makes no sense, right?
It's no wonder these fees have people upset. Even when you use your own bank's ATM, you can still be charged a fee. Lisa's a Scotiabank customer. The closest branch for her, a 25-minute drive.
Sometimes I just can't make it. I've got kids, they need money, so I have to use another bank's ATM. On $20, I'm paying $1.95 plus whatever my bank charges, which is probably $1.50. I think that's ridiculous.
And it all adds up. We shell out about $400 million every year in ATM fees.
So do you feel like you're getting railroaded by the banks?
I just think we're paying too much.
Yes.
Lisa calls up the bank with the ATM she often has to use, TD, to find out why they're charging so much.
Thank you for calling TD Easyline.
The TD rep's got a technical explanation.
So, because you're not using a Scotia machine, it networks through TD to Scotia.
But listen to this.
Do you think that's fair?
No, I don't.
So you think it's a dumb charge too, then?
Oh, absolutely. Have a great day.
You too.
Bye.
Bye. If a TD customer service rep is upset about paying the fees as well, it just shows that all Canadians are upset about this.
And when she calls her own bank?
Is ready to get you to use the Scotiabank machine?
My thoughts are I want to keep my money in a mattress at home.
We want to know why ATM fees are so high. So we're back at the Canadian Bankers Association to speak with spokesperson Maura Drew Lytle. Canadians think ATM fees are a dumb charge.
The reason they're there is banks put their ATM networks in place for the use of their customers, and there's a lot of expenses involved.
We spoke to a woman, Lisa, who lives in a small town, and to get to her bank, she has to drive 25 minutes. So instead, she uses another bank's ATM.
Then she might consider banking with that bank that's in her town.
Easy to say, but Lisa's got all her accounts with Scotiabank, so making the switch, not that easy. And she's not alone in the fight. The NDP has called on the government to cap ATM fees at 50 cents.
On average, the real cost of processing a transaction today is estimated to be around 36 cents.
That's in the States. Hard to believe it'd be so much higher here. Canadians are paying $2, $3, $4, $5 and more to use an ATM here.
I mean, we understand that nobody likes to pay fees, but it's also...
They don't like to feel gouged. That's the thing. This fee is so
too.
high.
You know, you have to look at what kind of value do I think I'm getting from my banking.
You're accessing your own money, and the banks are charging you for it.
You have access to ATMs all across the country. You can use them all around the world.
But at the fair, Lisa still says those charges are unfair, and she's rallying support to fight them.
Do you think I have Canada's dumbest charge? I think I have their support. Do I have your support?
You do, all the way.
This is how I feel when I use another bank's ATM. I feel like I'm getting dinged.
It has been a battle of wits, and Lisa Witz is here with us tonight. Come on out. Nice to see you. So how do you think the banks are going to react to your pitch?
I don't think they'll like it.
Hey, judges, where does it end? I'll start with you, Peter. What do you think?
I think they either get capped at a loonie or they go.
Kara, how about you?
I'm actually all for the whole convenience part of this. You know, we all love to hate the banks. I know that. But, you know, the convenience, you're not paying for gas or adding value. This is a value for you as well. And if you decide that this is something that you actually value, perhaps it's actually something you feel like you have to pay for. You should pay for.
Michael, you worked for the banks at one point?
Yeah, when you talk about capping fees, just be careful what you ask for because you just might get it. Because if you start to cap the fees, then ATMs will start to disappear.
Okay, let's hear what the audience has to say.
Sorry,
I strongly doubt that.
No, Peter, it is inevitable. They will not maintain the same network.
I don't think they're going to disappear.
They will not maintain the same network.
All right. The judge is getting it on. Erica, what are you hearing on the floor?
Oh, people are fed up down here, too. One word to describe ATM fees?
It's ridiculous.
Why is that?
It's just so dumb, and I don't get it.
All right, and over here, you are frustrated by these things as well.
I am. I think it's ridiculous that I'm taking out $20 and I'm paying $3 to take out that $20, so.
What do you say to the argument from the banks? And one of our judges just said the same thing. It's a convenience. You don't have to go to an ATM. You don't have to pay that fee.
Well, banks have millions of customers, so they're helping us, and I don't think we should have to pay them back just to put up an ATM machine at a local street.
All right, clearly people here do not like a cash grab. We have more to come on our quest for Canada's dumbest charge. You might even hear someone roar.
I'm not going to see Katy Perry. I don't want to pay the extra fees.
We love your tweets. Keep them coming. Use #DumbCharge. Welcome back. We're going big as Marketplace starts a new season searching for Canada's dumbest charge.
For the first time ever, we've got a live studio audience. Are you guys going to take dumb charges anymore?
No! We hear you. Now to number 4 on our list. A fee that made this Canadian tell one airline, take off, eh?
Hey Canada, Mike Anderson from beautiful Delta, British Columbia. He doesn't have to pay extra to fly anywhere, but I do. I get to book a ticket and pay more money to choose my seat. That has to be Canada's dumbest charge.
Mike's a dad who's plain mad about the extra fee you pay to reserve a seat when you fly.
We love vacations, don't we kids?
Yeah!
They were all excited to go to Disneyland.
When are we going?
I'm working on it. When do you want to leave?
Today. Right now.
He got a decent price on tickets from WestJet.
I want window seat. Me too.
But then his plans hit some turbulence.
Yeah, I got to pay for my seats on top of the airfare.
Mike checks in with the big airlines, Air Canada and WestJet. Both charge extra to choose your seat more than a day before you fly. The return trip to Disneyland can cost as much as $80 per seat.
I think it's a cash grab. It's just another opportunity to have the fares appear to be low, but certainly in the end, have the fares increased.
In Mike's case, it'll cost another $168 for the family to sit together. He feels trapped, pay up, or have his kids sit next to strangers. And as a paramedic, he's worried if something goes wrong.
There's certainly been events where people need to evacuate planes quickly, and if they're sitting 4 rows back, I'm going to go against the grain, go against the flow of traffic, and make sure my children are safe.
Now you can go online and choose a seat within 24 hours of your flight. That's free. But on the phone, the WestJet agent tells him it's a roll of the dice to wait till the last minute. Mike doesn't want to risk splitting up the family.
I don't want to worry about, for a day before the flight, where I'm going to be sitting. I want to be done with my booking and move on to other things.
Mike wants to spread the word to all the flyers out there.
If you don't pay that money, then you're kind of gambling. Yeah. You might sit together or you might not. Yeah.
I think that's stupid.
Yeah?
It's a ripoff.
What do you think about that, getting charged to pay for your seat after you bought your ticket?
It's kind of ridiculous.
Yeah?
Like, airlines are supposed to provide a service, not add more to it.
Well, we're paying enough for the ticket.
Exactly.
And that should be included.
Time for us to fly. to WestJet's corporate headquarters in Calgary and meet spokesperson Robert Palmer.
Canadians tell us that they think the seat selection fee is a dumb charge.
Well, a lot of people are using it. That's the thing. If you really are the type of person that wants to be organized, you want to have everything down pat, you have a particular seat preference, and you don't want to leave it till 24 hours before when you can do it for free, you can pay for it. And people are doing that in spades.
You say people have a choice, but the reality is if you're booking before 24 hours, you have to pay to get your seat.
That's true.
So that's not a choice.
Well, it is a choice in the sense that you don't have to pay. The reality is if you would prefer to wait until the 24-hour mark and do it for free, then there is no charge.
We tell him about Mike Anderson's experience.
He felt he had no choice. He wanted to travel with his kids, and in order to do that, he had to pay a fee so they could all sit together. That doesn't sound fair.
At the end of the day, the plane is not going to leave if parents are not sitting with their young children.
He was told nothing about that. He never got that impression from anybody at WestJet that will be taken care of.
Makes you wonder, what's the point of the seat selection fee?
When people are being asked to pay for earbuds or food or their baggage now or their seat selection, they wonder, what's next? Coin-operated bathrooms? It seems it's getting to that point.
Well, I think that's an exaggeration. I know what you're talking about there, but I think that's an exaggeration.
There's fatigue, though, right? There's fatigue with this.
Yeah, well, we're certainly not going in that direction, that's for sure.
Mike says the family that flies together sits together, so he'll keep paying the seat fees. But he's not taking WestJet's policy, sitting down.
When I see something that appears to be unfair, I like to stand up and make it right. Canada, it's time to tell the airlines to stop taking us for a ride. What's Canada's dumbest charge?
The seat selection charge! Boo!
October 17th, Marketplace, vote for me.
Well, he's standing up to the airlines, and now he's going to stand on our stage right here. Say hi to Mike Anderson. Mike. How you doing?
Nice to meet you.
Good to see you. So, do you think your pitch is going to take off?
I sure hope so, because, parents really want to be able to sit with their families and do what's right, and they want to be a parent, and that's look after their kids.
What'd you think of the WestJet response?
That's just not acceptable. They're missing the point. There's no guarantee I can sit with my family and take care of them like I should.
All right, Erica, what are you hearing?
Lots of anger down on the floor about this one, too. What do you think about seat selection fees?
It's terrible. We've had the exact same experience as Mike. With 4 kids, it was crazy.
4 kids, and you have to pay for all of them if you want to sit together. Back to you, Tom.
All right, Erica, thanks. Judges, does this fly with you? Let's start with you, Michael.
Look, my ex-wife would have paid $100 not to sit beside me, but I guess that's a whole other story. The difficulty is there are some preferential seats, and how do you allocate them if not by that? Is it just going to be first come, first serve? The airlines are in a very difficult situation here.
How about you, Kara? What do you think of this?
Okay, I'm a parent. I feel your pain. I actually wait until that 24 hours comes, and that's when I sort of swoop in. You know what? They give us a choice. We decide to use it, or we decide not to.
How about you, Peter? Do you think this is a choice
it's
for
all
people?
part of the joy of flying. You get to the airport, you pay money to haul your luggage around. You get up to the counter, you're paying more money. So this is just part and parcel of the whole thing. It's just going on and on and on and on. The airlines are in bad shape.
All right. So, Erica, a bumpy ride for seat selection for sure.
Stay in your seats. When we come back, we'll see our final dumb charge and tell you how to vote.
Big companies are watching tonight, too. Tell them what you think of their dumb charge on Facebook and Twitter. And we are back with our cross-country competition to see what you think is Canada's dumbest charge. Are you ready for your final nominee? Yeah! All right. This is a fee that has a young mom feeling caught between a rock star and a hard place.
Welcome! Hi there! Hi! Canada's dumbest charge is Ticketmaster's online convenience fee because it's a dumb convenience cash grab.
Lauren Cooper's on a mission to fight those Ticketmaster service fees. Because
Mackenzie's a huge fan of Katy Perry.
she has a daughter with a dream.
We're going online to ticketmaster.ca.
Ticketmaster is the world's biggest ticket seller to big-name artists such as Katy Perry.
To see if any Katy Perry tickets are available. Mackenzie, who do you love?
Katy Perry.
Lauren would love to take Mackenzie.
What's your favorite song?
Roar.
Katie's Roar is a #1 hit and a call to women held down to get back up. What makes Lauren roar is Ticketmaster's convenience charge.
The service fee is $14.50 per ticket. That's a huge gouge. So if I took my whole family to a concert, I'd be paying that for every single ticket.
So almost $60 in convenience fees on top of the price of the tickets.
It feels like this big-time company who has very little to no competition whatsoever can gouge you.
Today, Lauren is taking her fight over Ticketmaster fees right to Katie's door. Well, actually the doors of the Air Canada Centre. To see if the Katie Cats, her female fan base, have the eye of the tiger on convenience fees.
I'm going to a lot of Katy Perry shows, and it becomes quite expensive when they add all these extra fees onto our tickets.
It's actually quite a list. The facility fee goes to the arena. There's an order processing fee and Lauren's dumb convenience fee. A cut of those two goes to Ticketmaster. And then there's the ticket price.
I'm already paying to go see a concert. Why should I have to pay extra fees? Exactly. It's ridiculous.
Ticketmaster tells us they make money only on the fees. Most of the actual ticket price goes to artists and promoters. But get this, Katie's promoter owns Ticketmaster.
They're a monopoly, like they have all the tickets.
Now, several companies charge convenience fees for everything from concerts to sports events, but Ticketmaster's the biggest, by far. Katy Perry's tour is a blockbuster at the ACC and a windfall for Ticketmaster. We figure Lauren's dumb charge generates more than $850 grand. Guess who's not inside hearing the roar?
I'm not going to see Katy Perry. It's the principal, absolutely, yeah. I don't want to pay the extra fees. At Katy Perry, wish I could see the TO show tonight, but the service fee that at Ticketmaster Canada charges makes me want to roar. Not in a good way. Bye, Katy Perry, have a great show.
We try to get Katie's attention too, but she turns down our request to come on camera. So does Ticketmaster. But say those fees cover the costs of providing a convenient way to buy tickets, and tell us fans may avoid paying the fee. They can purchase tickets from the box office directly or through resale sites, and often these purchases come with varying ticket prices and service levels. Not too easy when you live outside the city like Lauren.
It's time to get vocal.
So at a local pub, she spreads the word about her dumbest charge.
Let's welcome Lauren to the Earl's Open stage.
So I'm taking a stand to go up against Ticketmaster. I'm going to bring this to light for all Canadians because I feel that Ticketmaster is really gouging us. I want to change that. I want them to stop, so. Can I have your vote? Great. Can I have your vote? Of course. Bye. There you go, Canada. There's my dumbest charge. See you soon.
Well, at least she didn't pay a convenience charge to sit at our show. Let's welcome Lauren Cooper. Hey, Lauren, how you doing? Nice to see you. So I have to know, did Katy Perry tweet you back?
No, unfortunately not.
Oh, and I know you have a special supporter here tonight, right?
I do. My daughter, Mackenzie, and my father is here as well.
What do you think of this fee? Do you think your pitch is a solid one?
I think it is. I think I've got it in the bag.
Okay.
Yeah.
Judges, what do you think of this convenience fee, Michael?
It seems like a death by 1,000 pinpricks. The fact that there's 3 different charges, just make it one charge with a ticket and leave it at that.
Kara, how about you?
Well, the problem is there's not enough competition, and so they have us over a barrel, and if they can charge us, then maybe they'll just charge us, and they do.
How about you, Peter? What do you make of this charge?
Well, it's a bit of business ethics in here. Ticketmaster is a ruthless organization. You've got to admire them. And they see this as a way, of course, of having the consumer in a vice and getting whatever money they can out of them. Whether or not you could ever change this format or change this model is probably not going to happen until there's another huge, major competitor out there.
All right. Erica, so did the audience think this Lauren's pitch was pitch perfect?
I don't know, Tom. I'm with someone who just got a ticket for a big concert here in Toronto. Where are you going?
I'm going to see Usher.
And was there a convenience fee on your ticket?
Yes, I had to pay additional $20.
$20. And what did you think of that fee?
I didn't understand why I was paying that fee because I'm paying to see Usher.
That's a stiff addition. And we've got someone who goes to a lot of plays here. What do you think of the ticket fee?
I find that the convenience fee is actually a misnomer. It's an inconvenience fee. So I try to circumvent that by going directly to the box office.
Bit of a hassle for you, though. So clearly, ticket fees are not the ticket, Tom. You know, it's almost time for this crowd and for you at home to have your say. Time to go to our website and vote. Now, in case you need a reminder, here are your 5 finalists.
Jason Card's had it with paying $2 extra to get a paper bill and bank statement.
Bell charges $2.80 a month for touch-tone service.
Selma Shackner is calling out touch-tone fees.
It's a money grab because in this day and age, you have no choice but to use touch-tone service.
Lisa Witz believes banks are hammering us with ATM fees.
This is how I feel when I use another bank's ATM. I feel like I'm getting dinged.
Mike Anderson says airlines charging to select your seat should take off.
When I see something that appears to be unfair, I like to stand up and make it right.
And Lauren Cooper is singing the blues about Ticketmaster fees.
This big-time company who has very little to no competition whatsoever can gouge you.
Now we want you to vote. What is Canada's dumbest charge? Go to our website, cbc.ca/marketplace. We'll count up the votes and take the winning dumb charge to Ottawa to demand change.
What dumb charge has you worked up?
The touch-tone fees.
Okay, that's what you're voting for tonight?
Yeah.
And how about you?
The paper fees.
Okay, sounds like any of these dumb fees could take it. When we come back, we'll have some early voting results from the floor. Stay with us.
What dumb charge are you voting for? Tell your friends on Facebook and Twitter. Welcome back. Well, there is no doubt we are fed up with fees we don't think we should have to pay. These 5 want you to vote for Canada's dumbest charge just for them, and here they are. Jason with paper bill fees. Selma, touch-tone fees. Lisa, ATM fees. Mike with airline seat fees. And Lauren with Ticketmaster fees. There's our Fab 5. Now you get to vote for Canada's dumbest charge. And Erica's here, and you got some early results, I understand.
Absolutely. One charge is edging ahead of the others, and it is, do you guys want to know?
Yes.
Yeah. Bell's touch-tone fee. Now, clearly there's lots of support in the audience, but if you at home don't agree with our studio audience, then you can go to our website and make your choice at cbc.ca/marketplace. Voting closes at midnight Eastern Time on Sunday, so you have a little bit of time to get your vote in.
And next week, we'll announce the winner. We're going to take it to Parliament Hill, and we're going to ask the government to get rid of it. So a big thank you to you and to our judges and, of course, to our contestants for this wonderful Marketplace episode. Thanks again for watching. I'm Tom Harrington.
And I'm Erica Johnson. Don't forget to vote and then join us next week to find out what is.
Also next week.
It's a glut of gluten-free.
Is gluten a monster?
And my waist was 8 inches bigger.
How a serious disease has become a marketer's dream.
Lately, I've been buying more. I buy gluten-free pasta all the time.
Cass and Chris, come on down. We're going game show.
Say what?
Getting the real story behind the gluten-free craze.
The message is that somehow going gluten-free is inherently healthy, and there's no evidence to support that.